is fine, Professor. How is Pakistan?
Pakistan is doing well as compared to India and neighbors, I mean, we are in control with respect to COVID-19 and our Prime Minister is also moving forward with wonderful, projects for everybody. So very, very busy in terms of building 5 million homes here. And I would like to build this in Uganda faster than Pakistan. Uganda is a small country.
Yes, it's very small compared to Pakistan, Professor.
Yeah, I know. So it's very easy for us to do it.
Yes.
And I think Uganda is, I was there. I mean, I traveled from one corner to the other because I traveled, from Nairobi by bus. So, it was
by
wonderful.
bus.
It was an excellent, excellent trip, and I thoroughly enjoyed my stay there, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you were here recently.
So tell me something about yourself and, all the activities which you've been doing until now. And I think we are ready to move forward. But I would like to know more about you.
Well, my names, you know them already.
Is it Dorothy is your first name or Libra?
Libra.
Libra is your first name, right? Okay. All right.
Yes. Then Regema Dorothy is the last name. Yes. I'm Ugandan.
Born in Uganda?
You can hear me, Professor? Yes, born in Uganda, but half Ugandan, half Rwandese.
Okay.
Yes. But I consider myself as Ugandan.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think wherever you are staying and, you are actually serving in whatever part of the world, you become part of it. Like I consider myself as an American also because, I spend quite a bit of time in America.
Yes.
Although I never took the American passport.
Yes, because why didn't you take an American passport, Professor?
Yeah, I intentionally didn't took it. I was being offered the passport multiple times, especially in 1986 when they were declaring mass amnesty. And I said, well, that is not legal and ethical for me to get an amnesty because I'm living, legally in USA. I'm not an illegal person. So I refused that offer of, amnesty. And I mean, based on your qualification and based on the things you do, you choose where you want to live and you can live there. There is no problem. But we should be doing everything legally and ethically.
That is true.
That is a mission. And that takes you forward.
True. So I am 32, turning 33 in September 30th.
Wonderful. So you are, I am actually twice your age.
Yes, you're my grandfather.
Almost.
I saw you're soon celebrating your 81st or 82nd
No.
birthday.
Actually, I completed about 67 years, so our religious leader actually celebrated 2 days ago 78th birthday. So I'm actually 10 years younger to him.
Yes. You're still a freshman. You're still a fresh boy.
I actually, and I think the secret is to always keep yourself active, fit, and try to help everybody out. So you get the health. The health is maintained.
Yeah. So
it's like, I never consider myself old, I'm actually more active than I was 30 years ago.
Oh, true. And you read a lot. When you read a lot also, it makes you younger.
Exactly. Education and, all that, things which you acquire every day. And I believe in this fact that when you share with people, a lot of people are actually praying for you, and that is a big strength. You see that because so many people's life is attached to you. So, all of them wants you to be healthy and performing.
That is true.
So that is what
so yeah, we don't have to be selfish. You come out and help the public so that people can always pray for you. And
exactly. And actually, I had, I had both kinds of experience when I was in Uganda. I was living, right in the center where all the government offices, etc., is there, because I was invited by this president of the Bridge Party, and he wanted me to build all these Wheel of Life farm schools, etc. And then he said, okay, we don't have the money, but we will give you gold and diamonds, And so that's how I entered into the gold and diamond business based on that trip. But then I found out,
successful?
Then I found out that, it's a very, very difficult business, Gold and diamond is not a straightforward business. There are so many scammers out there, you have to be very careful. And I was fortunate that I was actually moving around with those scammers. And fortunately enough, I was able to come out of it alive.
Thank God.
It's very dangerous, it is very dangerous. But I think the beauty of the whole thing was, Libra, was that everybody respected me as a professor. Says, well, this guy is there to help us out. So we have to protect them, So everybody was protecting me. Although I was, roaming around with very, very difficult people, very tough people, and, but I was protected. So that actually, like you said, education and, your status as a teacher and a professor, always, people respect you and they protect you. That was my experience.
So maybe we shall conclude with that business today.
And I think what we should do is, Mark, actually, you are also part of that SAM's TQLMA Uganda group, WhatsApp group. So Mark Freeman is taking care of the gold business and everything else. And I don't want you to engage in that business, because your business of agribusiness park and, all the projects which we have been talking about is actually more needed, and it requires more expertise and time and dedication. So I don't want you to dilute your efforts in anything else. I like your offer. I like your offer, and
thank you,
based on that, So study everything which I shared with you, and I think you already did that. So now, based on that, I am ready to move forward with your company. Okay, so that company, your company, and the proposal which you sent me, I am 100% aligned with it. Okay, and let's start, building our Wheel of Life farm schools and, helping everybody out. And specifically, we are linking it with housing also. So, there are so much housing problems there for refugees and for everybody else. So we will be building this 110 home, self-sustaining communities. And in the center of that community will be this, our Wheel of Life farm school. And in that farm school, we will also have the hospitality center or a healthcare center. So basically, all of the requirements of the community and the neighbors are met.
True.
So let's identify the sites, all the farms. We should find, your company should sign the joint venture agreements with all the farmers, in your network. And then we just start, building this facility in those, member farms. That's it. And the other thing which you should be doing in collaboration with, university campuses, establish the university, your company linkage, okay, and then tell them that, okay, we need all your students and alumni to work on our project. Because that's what we need. We need a lot of people,
Those come in as internship.
So that way, internship. Exactly. So that is what we want to do. And my vision is that I want to make every Ugandan citizen, okay, I think 40 million Ugandans are there. the population today. I want everyone to become the owner of Buffalo Gold Mine in USA.
What is Buffalo Mine, Gold Mine? I already see your thing telling me.
Actually, you know, since I am in the gold mining business, you know, one of my friends in, you know, fellow gold trader introduced me to this gold mine with the asset of $2 billion. Okay. And they are
$2 billion.
$2 billion US dollars. Okay. And since we are, you know, I'm setting up my university campus over there. So they are giving me this mine for only $110 million. And, you know, which is easy because, you know, I will make everybody who joins my Gamba program, they will get 5 ppm worth of gold mine ownership. So that's it. And you should be focusing on enrolling all the mothers, you know, all the ladies in Africa so that we educate them, okay, through our program. We can provide them, you know, community leadership training and all the skills they need so that they can maintain the family themselves. Okay, so that is our target of really uplifting the families of Uganda by uplifting the mothers. You should lead that particular project, you know. So Mark, as a professional, as a consultant, you know, should be taking care of the business part. I want him to focus on the gold and diamond business, and you should be focusing on agriculture business.
Yes, that is perfect, Professor. Now, how we had, you see, with this agriculture proposal that I sent to you, we need land. At the moment,
actually, Dorothy, you don't need any land. You don't need any land because I tell you why. Because Mark has already negotiated about 200-acre site from the government. So the government is providing the land free to us. Okay.
200 acres.
Yeah, 200-acre site is there. And then, you know, he has got all 3 cities, basically, which they are actually lighting up through a French, you know, NGO. So all those 3 cities are also available along, you know, the Lake Victoria and River Nile.
Is Mark Ugandan? Mark, is it Marco Polo, something like that? Is he Ugandan?
Mark is in Uganda. I mean, I know, I don't know his ancestry, but he's a consultant in Uganda, a very high profile consultant. One of my Canadian associates introduced Mark to me. We had a very, very positive meeting, I think about a year ago. And then he incorporated our company as a foreign direct investment company in Uganda because he believes in the vision which we have to help every Ugandan out. So it's like like-minded people, you know, like we have been, you know, communicating and talking for a while, but now we understand each other, you know, you understand my vision, I understand your capabilities, and it's like a collective, you know, wisdom and experience. When we combine them, the power becomes not 2, but 11. That's what my dad used to tell me. 1 + 1 is 11 when 2 human beings combines positively. That's what we want to do.
So you're talking about the 200 acres site that were given to Mark.
Different sites are available, Dorothy, but I will get the details from Mark as to what is available. But in your case, for your project, we don't have to buy any land from anybody, because that's what the Energime University philosophy is. We sign joint venture agreement with the owners. Okay. Basically, the land is given to us for 99 years. Okay, and based on the value of the land owner gets the shares in the project.
In the project.
Yeah. So he's always a winner. And we are the winner because the control of the land is with us for 99 years. He cannot take the land back from us. That is part of the contract.
What actually currently what we are doing on small scale, however, to do with exportation, like we do exportation of fruits, vegetables, meat, but basically that is in Bahrain, Dubai, and partly Qatar, Doha.
Okay, wonderful.
But
wonderful.
The challenge that we have is, you see, there is demand. They want this organic, where we are not using chemicals and etc.
Right.
So that is what was pushing us to acquire land.
Yes.
Where and we can do things.
I know. Actually, I've introduced climate smart food in the food expo in Dubai. Okay, so I am the introducer of the climate smart food, and I told everybody over there in Dubai that climate smart food is better than organic. Okay.
Yes.
So that is the beauty of it, and I think climate smart food will become a standard which they will implement. So anybody who wants to export any food from anywhere has to meet climate smart standard.
And then what we like I showed you, the issue to do with garbage, and then if we can recycle that garbage and also be in position to produce power or electricity to a power grid. That is the technology we're also looking at. So those are the factors that we are pushing us to acquire land, so that as we collect this garbage, we have our own sites where we can recycle, do other projects.
What Dorothy, what we can do is this: your team should focus on the export part of the business. Okay, because you are already exporting. You are already exporting, and you will be exporting our products globally. Currently, we are doing it in Middle East, right? So you should be focusing on the business part of it, okay, of exporting the available products. I will be focusing on producing part of it. I will produce the products for you according to the climate smart standard, which nobody can question in the world. It will be the best quality products which they can get anywhere in the world. And that way the demand will be always be there, and you will be simply processing the orders. And based on the orders which you get, we will be making sure that then, the facilities are built, across Uganda, so that the demand is met. And I will take care of the product supply part.
Okay. How about now the issue of meat or beef? Because this is where we needed really land.
Well, I mean, so we will actually look at it at the current suppliers. Okay, we will work with the current suppliers to make sure that they are elevated to the climate smart standard, so that we are not reinventing the wheel. Okay, I mean, currently you already have a product supply established for meat as well as for vegetables and other products. We are going to be working with the current suppliers so that they actually meet the climate smart standard. That's it. Actually, that is a service which I provide, as a quality assurance manager. It's like ISO certification. Okay.
So how do we handle the challenge of meat? Because we have a high demand of meat.
Actually, what you should do, Dorothy, is this. What you should do is this: get the orders. Because, as a company now, you are getting the orders, right? Where we satisfy the orders is my part. If I want to ship it from Karachi, I will do it from Karachi. If I want to ship it from India, I will do it from India. But the customer will get the product according to their specifications. And whatever we can ship from Uganda, we'll ship it from Uganda. There's no problem. So basically, we are transforming your business of export of food and vegetables and meat and everything else into a global business. Okay. So that is what I will be actually looking at, the global product supply of the products which your customers and clients need. globally. Okay, so you should tell everybody that, okay, we are in a business of supplying, climate smart meat, milk, all food products globally. And, we will be meeting climate smart standard, and we supply and sell climate smart food products. That's it. That will give you a better price. You can negotiate a better deal, better price, so that, we optimize our profits. And the customer at the end gets a very, very good quality product.
Especially with the issue of beef.
Tell me what the issues are, and we will resolve it. We've got a lot of beef available in Pakistan. I've got a lot of beef available in Australia. We have beef available in India. Okay, so I mean, the problem is not there. I mean, quality might be an issue. So that is our part. So I will be working with the suppliers, the current suppliers, and then we raise their quality standard, and the supply will be established.
With that high demand of beef is in Bahrain.
Right, no problem.
Yes. No problem. And there is that Australian meat, like you're saying, Harari food or Harari meat, but the challenge is the price and then the demand.
Sure.
You find however much the demand is high, but the supply is low. Okay. Citing out the challenge of flights worldwide connecting to Bahrain. That is another challenge.
No problem, no problem. I think now when you will get the best price, Dorothy. We will get the best price because we are supplying climate smart beef to people. And climate smart beef is currently not available in the market.
Oh, climate smart beef.
Yes.
Maybe you can share the some of the photos or the videos of the beef.
No, I shared the details with you already.
Oh, maybe I will
check. That waste to value technologies, Dr. Paul Olivier is going to make sure that the animals are fed with climate smart feed, which we are growing in our farm schools and, global farms, so that the animals are healthy and toxin free, no toxicity. So if we can meet and exceed the quality standards of all the customers in the world.
Actually, you had wanted, did you want me to meet Dr. Olivier? You cited he was in Uganda, something of the kind. Had you wanted us to meet?
I mean, repeat that thing. I didn't catch it.
You sent me an email showing me that Dr. Olivier is currently in Uganda.
Right.
Did you want me to meet him?
Yeah, meet Mark, positively.
Mark or Dr. Olivier?
Yeah, meet Mark, he is part of the group. Okay, I will share you have his contact number and everything, I think.
Yes,
Mark also has your contact number. And he was asking me who is Libra and Dorothy, So I said, well, she's a fellow agri-business person. Okay, and he wanted to find out, who are you and how shall we work together? So I introduced yourself to Mark. I think you should schedule a meeting with him and get the details about the land and about all the other things which is available, which Mark has already acquired from the government of Uganda. Okay.
Then how about Dr. Olivier?
Pardon me?
Dr. Olivier. Olivier?
Oh, Dr. Olivier, don't worry about it. Dr. Olivier, I will, he lives in Dalat. He's going to be training all our people in Dalat, Vietnam. So all the technology which belongs to him belongs to me. So don't worry about Dr. Paul Olivier, and he is not even interested in getting any profits, which we have already signed a joint venture agreement. And he says, Mufaddal, whatever profit which we are making, you give scholarship to students, because he doesn't need any money. He is a fantastic, entrepreneur. He wants to help everybody out.
Perfect. So then implying there's no need for us to incorporate a new company.
No, your company is fine. Your company is fine, and I want to make sure that your company gets elevated to a foreign direct investment company, so that we can save on the import-export taxes, like a Startup New York program. And Mark knows how to do it, so Mark will help us in doing that.
Okay. Then the other was to do with incorporation, so that you say, you had mentioned about an NGO. Do we need to convert this company into an NGO?
That I want you to actually take care of, because what will happen is this, that's related to our project also, because we want to uplift all the women of Uganda and make them entrepreneurs. So that support has to come from SAM, Sheikh Akbar Ali Mirza, Climate Smart Trust. So you should be, and your team should be incorporating that trust. So that's an NGO. And once that is incorporated in Uganda, I'm going to get the Kyocera funding into it. Okay, so Kyocera is a Japanese company, and that is supporting all our projects globally. So all the corporate social responsibility fund of Kyocera will come into our SAM Climate Smart Trust Uganda, so that we can finance the projects.
So in the meantime, how do I do this? We have already a registered company.
Yeah.
You say it should be.
SAM's TQLMA Global is a registered company. Mark is a director in it. Okay. I will become a director in your company, obviously, and then collectively, we will be incorporating SAM TQLMA Trust, so that immediately the Kyocera funds and all the NGO funds starts, pouring into our SAM Climate Smart Trust. And that fund will be utilized to build, all our hospitality centers and, all the things which Uganda needs, basically. And the president, is a good friend of our community leader. You've seen some photographs also with him. So SAM's, Sayyidna Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin, will support all the projects, in Uganda. So our community will also be supporting it.
Yes. Now, Professor, educate me more on, already we have these RAIDS produce, that already a locally incorporated company here. How do I have it as FDI?
You can work with Mark on it, because Mark exactly knows how to do it.
Okay. Then after that step, how do I get to SAMS to be incorporated with?
SAM's TQLMA Global is already incorporated as an FDI company, and the function of the SAM's TQLMA Global will be to take care of the gold and diamond business, of East Africa, basically. So Mark will be focusing on the gold and diamond business, and then your company will be focusing, our company basically will be focusing on the agri-business park, on uplifting women and everything else.
So that shows that it does not have to be incorporated under SAMS.
No. Instead, doesn't have to be. All we need to do is, Libra, again, company is fine. All we need to do is focus on setting up SAM, Climate Smart Trust, as a non-profit organization in Uganda.
Oh, so we have to have SAMS as an NGO. As
an NGO. SAM, it's not SAMS. Okay, SAMS is Sayyidna Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin. That's a separate abbreviation. And SAM, SAM is the name of my father, Sheikh Akbar Ali Mirza. Okay, so SAM, Climate Smart Trust, is what I'm actually incorporating in all countries as an NGO.
As an NGO. So in this is what we have to now incorporate as an NGO.
Yes, that's it. So that is your agenda. As soon as possible, you do that, and once it is done, then the funds will start pouring into it,
So as we incorporate this, that shows that we have to have directors.
Yeah. I think you and me are founding directors, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Then
Mark
we have
can also become a founding director, because he is also a very resourceful person. So me, you and Mark can be the founding director in the SAM, Climate Smart Trust.
Climate Smart Trust.
Okay.
Yes. Then we come to this Japanese something you mentioned.
Yeah.
Kyocera. Is it
Kyocera.
Something?
Kyocera products, Climate Smart, they are actually setting up our data center. They will be providing us with this very, very high profile smartphones. They are very, very good manufacturer of smartphones. So all the products, which Kyocera makes will be available to Ugandan at a very, very good price. When they join SAM's TQLMA club, they will get it everything at the members price, and you will be able to enjoy a very, very good quality products.
So Kyocera is basically with smartphones?
Yeah. They are doing number of things. They make data centers. They are in smartphones. I like their smartphone because I'm currently using it. This is their smartphone, Kyocera phone. Very, very rugged. A buffalo can, put a foot on it and nothing will happen to it.
You should send me a copy.
Go to the Kyocera website, and you will see all the details. It's a wonderful Japanese company. Okay. And I already have a meeting. I think I shared the meeting with you, right? Which I had with the USA people, right? So that is a meeting I had with them, and they are ready to work with work, And I think we are helping the company out to get the global reach, They don't have to do any marketing of their products anymore because the products will sell automatically.
So now, Professor, more to that. If after incorporating these SAMs under NGO, SAM's Smart Climate NGO, Climate Smart Trust, as an NGO, and funds are there, what shall we use these funds for?
I mean, funds, once the company is there and a bank account is created, maybe in an international bank like Standard Chartered Bank, we will share it with the Kyocera team, and we'll share it with all NGOs, that all donations, all the other, funds will be coming to it. And I will be dedicating 0.5% of the gold revenue, into the SAM Climate Smart Trust. So the funds will always be available there to help everybody out.
So do these funds now go to the women, whatever, what did you call it?
Anything, for anything, any for every project, every TQLMA club member will be supported. And it's a Kardan Hasna system. We finance the project.
To enroll women.
Enroll women into our program, and that gives us a startup fund anyway. But once the people are enrolled in our program, for instance, if people join our Gamba program, they are working actually on the project, okay, of building the Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School or any other project they want to work on. They are working on the project, and SAM Climate Smart Trust is financing it.
Okay. Yes, I understand you perfectly.
So that's how it's going to work.
Because now, so this means that this is different. The funds that who are going to be signatories on this account?
We three of us, you, me, and Mark.
Okay. That is true. That is perfect.
Okay.
What else? Yes. Yeah.
We want to keep it as simple as possible. You are, because Mark and you are stationed in Uganda, so three of us will be the signatory and decision makers as to which projects gets what kind of funding and stuff like that. So all the decision making will be taken care of between three of us.
So that shows that also this money now goes to building of hospitals, schools, farm schools, etc. Is that so?
Yeah, whoever needs it, I mean, everything is given based on the proposal which is submitted by the project team. Okay, it could be Gamba students working with, say, local farmers or whatever. So the Gamba students are going to be actually creating a business plan. They will be submitting the business plan to us like you did for your company, and you said, okay, we need to finance this. In a similar way, they will be submitting the business plan, and then we as a, and you know, some financial management people will also be there in the, you know, in maintaining the funds of SAM Climate Smart Trust. So all that team is going to be evaluating the projects and then approving the fundings or approving the finance.
Yes, yes. I get you. Perfect. And so, basing on what I had shared with you, because we were looking at garbage recycling and all that we had shared, how do we incorporate them now from what we have discussed? Do we have to first put that on hold and we implement this SAM's NGO Climate Smart Trust? What should come first?
I think there are two things which needs to happen. Okay. And both of them are important. Climate Smart Trust incorporation is also important. And then establishing the links of our company, SAM's TQLMA Global, as well as your company links, all the university campuses. So we start enrolling STEM graduates of Uganda and East Africa, basically, you know, all the East African countries, so that, you know, those Gamba students can then be sent to Dalit for training over there. And then after they are trained in Dalit by Dr. Paul Olivier and Ken Telford, they will be returning back and then, you know, working on the projects.
So for now, well, like how we had structured, because I don't. Well, we've shared a lot. I get to be losing it, but hopefully I will not.
I think your proposal which you emailed me, I am 100% aligned with it. Okay. So I think that proposal is fine. You incorporate me as a director in your company. Okay. And I will manage the product supply part of it globally. Okay. And you will be focusing on the marketing and sales part globally of all the climate smart food products which we can produce and supply from the current suppliers. That's it.
But then
I think everything is pretty crystal clear.
Yes, it is clear. How about the issue? At what time do we involve the garbage issue concern?
That what is the issue?
Garbage recycling, and then
no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of those things which I shared you, that technical paper, you know, that huge website, and then, you know, whatever Dr. Paul Olivier knows, I am the master of it now. I know it also as a chemical engineer. So technology part is not your business. Okay, I'll give you an example of Procter & Gamble. Okay, I'm a P&G manager. Okay, I've started up Procter & Gamble in Pakistan. So I was a product supply person. Okay, I was producing the products for the marketing team to sell. Okay, so same role. You will be the marketing and sales person. Okay, and I will be the product supply person. I will give you the green light that, okay, we have got so many tons of beef available. We have so many tons of these products available. Go and sell it. And your job will be to sell it. And I think selling is easy because there is no competition. Because nobody knows how to produce climate smart products, you know. We are the only one.
So you mentioned an issue of we don't need to acquire a fresh land. To first
don't worry about the land. That is the product supply part. Okay. So now what I'm simply saying is this: you try to start getting orders of all the things you can sell in Bahrain, in Dubai, in all the countries. You get me the orders, I will arrange the supply for you.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I will do that.
That's it.
I will do that. So we start
with that. We are good at doing it, then, you know?
Yes. So we start with that and then graduate to others. That is it.
Yeah. So for immediately we can start making money, Libra, by currently, you know, satisfying all our clients. And then once the money is made, that money we will then be investing in Uganda for setting up our own, industrial park and everything else.
Yes. Because that is why we really needed land for like more of an industrial park.
Exactly.
So what we are going to do now, for now, we have to identify the demand. Then I send you the demand. You give me the product.
Yeah, that's
right.
It. You identify the clients, whatever quantity of products they need, their specification, get that specification. We will give them the best value from our global suppliers, meeting and exceeding their standards. That's it.
Okay. Do you think we need to open up places like, should I call it like off-the-shelf places in Bahrain or Dubai, or we don't need to open, we simply supply them?
No, we simply supply. I have got the connections over there. Supply. I will be setting up our company office over there, Sam's TQLMA Global. So, we have everything covered over there. Yeah. I've got it in Dubai. We can set it up in Qatar and Bahrain also. There is no problem.
Yes. Okay.
And I want to set my company up as a foreign direct investment company also over there. So we save on taxes.
Yes.
Okay. Because, you will be supplying it to our company, and then our company will locally selling it.
Yes.
So we make maximum profits.
Then how about the pricing?
Don't worry about that. We will get the best price.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about the price. We will get the best price. And and I think it's like the way the Procter & Gamble operates, Procter & Gamble is incorporated in all the countries of our world. We provide the product according to the local demands, and optimum profit is being made, So in a similar way, we will be operating our business also like P&G.
Okay. I get you. Foreign direct investment. Then we go to so for now we identify the demand for the smart climate products.
Right.
Climate smart products, right? Then
currently don't worry about that, Dorothy. What we will do is this. Currently you sell the currently available products, okay? Because the market is there. People needs the food, So you get the orders of the current products, okay? We sell the current products, and once the climate smart product is available, we will be introducing that, that product in your, market segments in Bahrain, in Dubai, and in Middle Eastern countries.
The challenge that we have, or we've been having, is the product, because we don't have that enough land where you can say I can.
Now you don't have to worry about producing anything, because I will be producing it for you.
Yes. Perfect.
See? Then the whole world is there. Like I give you an example, okay? I can produce the product in Brazil. I've got an associate in Brazil. Brazilian sugar, Brazilian food products are very, very famous. Okay. So I can produce it in Brazil, and we can ship it to Bahrain.
Oh, yes, that is good.
So you focus on selling it. Don't worry about the product supply part.
Yes. Okay. Then we were looking at what we can implement immediately. It is now the demand and the supply of the goods.
Correct.
Incorporating
get the orders. Get the orders, share the orders with me, and I will arrange the product supply for you. There's no issue at all.
Yeah. Okay. Regardless of the quantity.
Regardless of the quantity.
Yes.
We have enough capacity to, feed everybody.
That is perfect, Professor. Professor, we go to the next bullet. It is incorporating SAM's Climate Smart Trust. That is the second.
Yes.
And then having this other company that I registered or as a foreign direct
investment company. Mark will help you do that. So your company, which is already existing, will also uplift it to the status of foreign direct investment, so that we can save on taxes, and we should be able to set up our offices in all the university campuses.
Oh, set up offices. So we set up offices in all university campuses?
All the university campuses, because that's what Startup New York program is.
But that comes at a cost, Professor. That will come at a cost, setting up offices.
No. Actually, we are working on it now to solve the COVID-19 problem, right? So once we set up our company as a startup New York company, then that startup New York company requirement and the incentives requirement is that you should be setting up your office or your department or your operation in the university campus, not outside the university.
So if
so
you are
that
in
is
the
perfect for
university
us.
campus, it is perfect. But I was showing you that it will come with the expenses, like acquiring space. I think it has to be paid. And then you have somebody
that is all part of the, because, our cost of operation will be much lower when we set up our offices in the university campus. Because already things are there.
cheaper.
Buildings are there, things are there. They will give us an area. We will actually build a climate smart office building in a university campus where our office also will be there. And the plan is to build a 23-story building there in every university campus. And the top floor will be our office.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get you.
So the plan has already been worked out. We have already designed the office space. So we will be actually taking care of that.
I get you. So then the other was to, I think then, is it Chosela products?
So tomorrow you should meet Mark, okay? Familiarize yourself with the skills and capabilities, etc., which he has, and the way he can help you out in setting up SAM Climate Smart Trust, as well as elevating your company to the FDI status. And we will be very clearly defining the projects, because all the building projects, gold and climate smart, gold and diamond trading, construction, all that project will be taken care of by SAM's TQLMA Global Uganda under the leadership of Mark. And then all the agricultural part, obviously product supply, we will take care of that also. Your company basically becomes a marketing company. Your company will sell all the products which we make. Okay, it's very simple.
I will not commit to meet Mark tomorrow because I'm out of Kampala.
Okay.
Yes, because I had come to the village to look for the products for export.
Good. So I think now wherever you are now, whatever village you are in, you should be setting up and talking to the farmers and telling them that these are all the benefits which we will give you. How much land do you have? Sign a joint venture agreement with all the farmers, since you are already out there in the village.
Yes, the challenge is that you find people you find individuals with small pieces of land.
Doesn't matter. Whatever they have, they have, we can set up a school over there. There is no problem at all. So that the children are educated, and that farmer and that small farmer with a very small piece of land can also enjoy economic vibrancy.
I get you.
Tell them this, and our message is this, Dorothy. Our message is this: 10% more profit, 10% less work. All farmers will bow down and say, okay, please, sign me up. But nobody offers that, to anybody.
Yes, 10%.
10% more profit for you, 10% less work. That is our model.
Yes. Less work, 10% less work.
You see, when you give the land to us, we will operate it for you. So that means that your work is reduced now. Okay, so you enjoy a good life with your family. Okay, and what you are giving to us is your land and your expertise and everything else, So you will be working also on your land like you are doing it now. But now your profit will be 10% more and your work will be reduced by 10%. And that is a guarantee which we are giving it to you.
So in this 10% more, 10% less, it's where we build schools and hospitals.
For everybody, whatever business they are in, I can re-engineer their businesses, whatever business you are doing. You know, small business, big business, this is a service which we offer. 10% more profits, 10% less work. Become a Sam's TQLMA club member, okay, corporate member, and we will take care of you.
At a cost? Does that come at a cost?
Yeah, I mean, they have to just become a member. Like a corporate member is $7,200 US, and then we operate their business basically.
That is more of insurance. Doesn't that sound more like insurance?
No, it's not insurance. It's like, you know, that is a model which we have developed, okay? If you want to get our services, obviously we can give services to anybody, okay? If they don't become a member, to give you an example, okay? I charge 1,000 PGC, you know, for my consultation charges, right? So if the member is there, I will charge them 700 PGC. So they are saving. So becoming a member is actually beneficial for you.
You say becoming a member comes at what? At how much? 700?
$7,200 US, 5,300 PGC is the corporate membership, company membership, okay?
Okay, company membership, I get you. But considering these are local farmers, Professor, will they afford that money?
Well, whatever they have, they start, you know. But then, you know, once they start, say with 1,000 PGC, if they have 1,000 PGC, if they have, I mean, we have to look at the company. I mean, we don't want people to be lying to us, you know. So we look at the company position. If the company really doesn't have the money, then, you know, we take whatever they can offer, give the Kardan Hasna to them, you know. So they will become a corporate member. And then once they start, you know, improving their business, they will pay the Kardan Hasna back to us. So we are offering Kardan Hasna to everybody so that nobody is left behind, you know, everybody participates.
Okay, Professor, that is very insightful. I will schedule time to meet Mark within next week once I'm back to Kampala.
Sure thing. But I think don't worry about those are the small formalities, and with Mark we'll be able to take care of it. You know, you don't have to spend too much time doing it, but you focus on, you know, really engaging all the farmers, all the woman operated businesses. So, you know, we make sure that majority of the people who are suffering from COVID-19 crisis, they come out of their economic, you know, crisis and start enjoying better profits.
Yes, that sounds good. But, you know, the way the African setup and how these women do their business, you find somebody is operating a business that is less.
Don't worry about them. I mean, we don't want to change anybody because, you know, I tell you a secret, okay? I tell you a secret.
Yes.
When you go and talk to anybody, okay? For instance, you are in a village now and tomorrow you are meeting a small farmer, okay? You invite that farmer to have a lunch with you. Okay? So they are enjoying a nice lunch with you. They enjoy the good meal. And after they are, you know, their stomach is full, they are comfortable with you. Then you talk about business with them. They will listen.
Yes, we can talk about, yes, they will listen. But what I wanted to share with you is that most of these businesses here, Professor, you find, should I say, someone is growing food as for household consumption.
Okay.
But he decides, or she decides to say, let me sell something small for you.
Correct.
So I can have some money maybe to buy some salt or some sugar or some bar of soap.
Once they become once they join us and become a Sam's TQLMA club member, their daily requirements will be taken care of. We will provide them food. We will provide education to their children. So that is our responsibility.
Oh, so that shows that the
that's a huge profit, okay? So they don't have any worries. No worries, you know, your children will be educating. We will be educating your children. They will be taking care of your kitchen. No issues about that. You will get 3 times good meal. work with us.
All they need is now to register under the SAM's Climate Smart Trust, the NGO.
Right. And that NGO actually will help us, as soon as we set it up, because the money will always be available from Kyocera and from, a lot of other NGOs for the projects, in Africa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it is what will be funding all these schools, for construction of schools, hospitals, and etc., and taking care of its members. Wow, that is so wonderful, Professor.
Sure.
I think they will like the idea.
Yeah. Go ahead and, you don't have to worry about anything. Go and, we will tame the most difficult Ugandan out there. Okay. I don't have any problems
so much,
because,
for that.
I was actually there and, so many difficult questions was being asked by high profile and low profile people when I was there in Kampala. And at the end of the day, they gave me a nickname, over there. They told me that I'm a walking encyclopedia.
Walking encyclopedia.
Because I was answering all the questions they had,
Yes.
So I'm honored, because that's what Ugandan gave me. They gave me the title of a walking encyclopedia.
Yes, walking encyclopedia. Now, Professor, at what stage would you want to meet His Excellency? When do after we have finished all these stages, that is when we bring you to meet His Excellency.
Sure, we will.
To implement the other project of the agriculture and then garbage recycling and blah blah.
Correct. And I think what we have is, I will make sure one other things which we want to do. Okay. We want to have the president of the Uganda and the Uganda leadership to be part of, in a conference which we are having. I will share the details of the conference with you. It's the conference about airlines and defense and, all that, business. So we are we are actually organizing this conference in Tunisia, and we want, Ugandan president and all the, generals and Air Force people of Uganda to participate.
Wow. Now you see, actually, Professor, one of my partners is a serving major, is at a rank of a major.
Wonderful.
If you read the profile I sent you, and he's serving in SFC, that is Special Forces Command.
Okay.
And he's one of their best commanders there.
Wonderful.
So I think he would
So I think we will give this business to him, that he should be actually enrolling the airlines, defense people, and all your defense requirements, can be effectively met, in that conference which we are having next year, in May.
When
I will share the details with you.
Yeah, you share the details with me, then I can put him on board so he can handle it directly.
Sure thing, no problem at all.
Yeah, he's one of the best commanders at SFC.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I will put the commander in touch with the owner of the Chalfu International, Mr. Sami Chalfu, and he will explain the whole project to the commander and what we can do for Uganda.
Yes, that is very good, Professor. So you said that the conference is for next year.
Yeah, the conference is for next May. So we have got whole 1 year to plan.
Yeah, it's whole 1 year to plan. And especially that next week it is also swearing in for the president.
Hopefully the COVID-19 will be in control, and then we can get most of the people into Tunisia.
Yes, so the conference will be in Tunisia. Okay. So let me implement this. I will get back to you with updates.
Okay.
Then maybe we can again do another Zoom meeting.
Yeah, if it is necessary, I will share the recording. I will share the recording with you, and we can share it with everybody else also, so that they know what our plans are and what we are planning to do for Uganda, and then it will be easy for them to understand everything. And if they have any questions, I think the best communication medium is emails.
Yes,
Very
yes,
effective.
Yeah, true. Though at times they create those group emails and you're getting some messages that are quite
But I think I
and
definitely like to meet all your directors, even the commanders, so that we personally know each other. And then, you know, that way, you know, I think the confidence building happens. And exactly. So for, definitely that introductory meeting should happen, you know, with the team, so that, you know, there are no hiccups basically. And everybody is clear on their role and what they can do.
So what I'll communicate with them the meeting we've had. Then we reschedule when they can be available.
Sure
then,
thing.
As well, yes. Then
sure thing. I think
sure,
this week we are actually you know celebrating the last days of Holy Month, and then we will be celebrating Eid. So the best time to schedule the meeting will be say around after about you know 8 to 10 days. You know.
After Eid.
Yeah, after Eid.
Yeah, okay, yes. But then how about this issue with this other major of who is in defense? When can
no, we can have that meeting. There is no problem, because Mr. Sami Chalfu, you know, like through the email communication, I will share the details about the program. You share the details with them, and then we will be planning the meeting, you know, with Mr. Sami Chalfu, and Mr. Sami can take care of it.
Okay, please.
Okay, I will try to be part of the meeting also.
Okay, please. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Professor, for that time. Thank you so much for the opportunities. I will forever be grateful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I appreciate.
Enjoy your wonderful. I know how the villages of Uganda looks. I love it, you know. And so enjoy your time in the village with the farmers, and enjoy some good food. And you know what? I actually loved you know all the food which ladies cooked, you know, in Uganda. You know, so it was a wonderful you know experience, and we definitely, I would love to enjoy that food again in Kampala.
Yes, after
and now
COVID,
it will be actually a climate smart food, you know.
It will be a climate smart food. Perfect. Absolutely, Professor. That we shall do.
Okay, wonderful.
We shall organize for you.
Okay, Libra. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the time in the village. And next week, when you are back, you know, you plan the meeting with Mark, and then we move forward.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Professor.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Sure thing. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.